Minecraft movie has a complicated history. Originally being announced in 2014, it was anticipated to be one of the biggest video game films of all time. Yet, over 10 years later, it's still nowhere to be found, leaving fans to wonder why it's taking so long and what really happened to the Minecraft movie. Now, Minecraft needs no introduction. It's arguably the most popular game of its time, even back in March 2012, where, despite only having been fully released just 4 months prior, the game had already made over $80 million in sales. After achieving this massive success, it was only natural that a number of high-profile Hollywood producers would begin to contact Mojang with the idea of making Minecraft-themed TV shows or movies. In response, Mojang's CEO would state that they weren't interested in using Minecraft's brand to simply make as much money as possible. Instead, they would only do projects outside the realm of gaming if, quote, the right idea comes along. We have so much to focus on with just the game development and growing the business, but if the right idea comes along and the right people that we want to work with, we'd say, why not? One morning, rumors began to spread that the major film studio Warner Brothers had acquired the movie rights to Minecraft. While the details of this arrangement weren't officially confirmed yet, the move honestly made sense for both companies. After the wild success of the Lego Movie earlier in the year, Warner Brothers were surely looking to replicate it with another, equally popular brand. At this point, it had been over 2 years since the potential of a Minecraft movie had been first talked about, but it seemed as though the right offer finally came. Later that same day, Notch himself would post a tweet. Someone is trying to leak the fact that we're working with Warner Brothers on a potential Minecraft movie. I want it to be the leak. The Minecraft movie was confirmed. A few months later, in October 2014, the community would get further confirmation of the movie as it was announced that Shawn Levy was to direct the film, as well as a soft release date of sometime in 2018. With Levy having already been a director of some very notable and successful films, it was clear that he knew what he was doing, which gave the community hope that the film was in good hands. However, just 2 months after the announcement in December, both Shawn as well as the writers who were developing the film had suddenly left the project.
But there's another film you were working on that you've now parted ways from, the Minecraft movie.
Yeah,
what happened?
I know. I feel like I've let the children of America down, and someone else may crack it. You know, we gave it a shot, and it wasn't the right fit, and so these things happen.
This would mark the first of the many delays and directors the film has since gone through. Following that interview, the community would be left in the dark for a while, as no new information about the movie would be released to the public. Until July 2016, when, all of a sudden, a post was made on Mojang's website announcing that the movie was making a return. It was pretty short and didn't share a lot of information other than this image of what looks to be the front cover of a script and a new release date of May 24th, 2019, but they promised as time went on they would share loads more. And, to their credit, a lot of details were revealed shortly after this post, such as the name of their brand new director, the film's supposed $150 million budget, and the fact that Warner Brothers actually started early production on the film, now reportedly with a rough script loosely centered around the message of people shaping their own paths and destiny in life. At one point, they had even signed huge celebrities like Steve Carell to star as the main character.
We had stages booked, and it was 2 weeks before the holidays. And someone sends me a text. They say, hey, Greg Soderling is leaving Warner Brothers. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll give him a buzz and, say thank you for everything, and then I'll get back to work. Well, that's not really the way the movie business works.
New leadership has their own ideas.
And really that was it. And so it didn't happen.
Due to a shift in management, the Minecraft movie would once again be left in the dark for years to come. Now, Minecraft actually did announce that they're giving the movie a third chance, but I'll save you the details on this one. It obviously didn't come out. Instead, I'm going to try and find an answer to a question that I'm sure everyone waiting for this movie is wondering at this point. Why is the Minecraft movie even taking so long? But before we answer that, I need your help. I genuinely love making these types of videos for you guys, and this year I really want to turn YouTube into my full-time career, so if you could, please consider subscribing. Anyways, while on the surface, it may seem like the Minecraft movie's excessive amount of delays can simply be chalked up to management issues or something along those lines, I think there's another, much less talked about issue. Sure, over the years, the film may have been passed along through 4 directors, but but they've also gone through 11 different writers along the way as well, potentially suggesting that both Mojang and Warner Brothers are having a hard time coming up with a script and storyline for the movie. And it makes sense. Minecraft truly is an infinite game with no real proper way to play it or narrative behind it. So to try and take that infinite number of possibilities and somehow condense it into a set 90-minute or so storyline while staying true to the original game, including the right amount of references and respecting the fans, is undoubtedly a ridiculously hard task for anyone to pull off, let alone to make one that also complies with their other major hurdle of making the film live action. Oh yeah, did I mention that already? Yeah, I don't know why, but it's been confirmed multiple times that the Minecraft movie is taking place on Earth in a live action setting and not animated or something like most people would expect. And I don't know about you, but I personally just don't really see Minecraft, out of all games, working in a live action setting. Especially considering that historically there have been many cases of similar style games failing to convert to a quality live action film. The most popular example being the Super Mario Bros. Movie, where following the massive amount of success from their first handful of Mario games, Nintendo decided to team up with Hollywood Pictures in 1993 and create a movie based off the game that was entirely live action. And because of this decision, the movie failed horribly, losing a ton of money and quickly becoming regarded as one of the worst films of all time. Yet, over 30 years later, Nintendo decided to have another crack at it and released the new animated movie that we all know and love today. And this time around, it was a massive success, netting in over $1.3 billion in the box office. And I think the reason the animated version did so well is because, simply put, Super Mario just doesn't have any similarities to real life. The game's entire world is just so unrealistic from ours that any attempt to recreate it would and did miss the mark. And the same thing goes for Minecraft. The game has a unique, blocky style that just can't really be found anywhere else. It's what makes Minecraft special. It's what made the game gain so much popularity in the first place. And I really just don't see how Warner Brothers are going to be able to convert this to a live action film successfully without it looking uncanny or something. However, with that all being said, where is the Minecraft movie at now? And believe it or not, it's actually coming along quite nicely. In early 2023, the movie would be taken on by a fourth director, Jared Hess. And since then, a ton of extra details and information have actively been coming out about the project, like the fact that Warner Brothers actually began filming for the first time ever just a couple of weeks ago in January 2024. Things get even crazier when we take a look at the newly announced cast, starting with Jack Black starring as Steve, as well as Jason Momoa, the guy from Aquaman, and Jennifer Coolidge in other undisclosed roles. On top of that, I think it's worth noting that the director is aware of past video game live action movie failures and has publicly stated that he's trying to, quote, avoid an ugly Sonic situation. I just can't disappoint the 10-year-olds, or they're going to murder us. As of recording, the movie is currently set to release in just over a year from now, on April 4th, 2025. Finally, after over 10 years of uncertainty and countless different changes, it seems as though the Minecraft movie is finally around the corner. Or hopefully, anyways. But will it truly live up to the hype or be another flop? And I guess that's a question that can only be answered with time.